The energy carried in the air today is about change and revolution. It invites us to break free from old patterns, to embrace innovation, and tap into our individuality. So there's a pull towards fostering growth, progress, a sense of belonging within a broader community. We'll question the norm. We'll challenge outdated systems. And we will redefine our personal goals with a sharper focus on what truly aligns with our values. This is a season to think big, to dream creatively, and envision a future that feels exciting, grounded. So whether you're tackling career goals or nurturing relationships, navigating your inner growth, the tools for success lie in the ability to stay true to yourself. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this truth, this energy. And by the end of our time together, my hope is that you have the tools, the insight to go forward with a confidence, with a clarity, with love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus. January the 20th, 2025. So we have the energy of the 20 today. The 20 is about a fork in the road, a turning point. New beginnings lie ahead. What path will we choose? It's about decisions. 2 + 0 is a 2, and that is about understanding your own personal magic, your talents, your ability, your unique self, to take stock of it, to know that you have sole ownership over that power, that magic. And in so many ways, when you utilize it, it opens up a whole realm of possibilities for you. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 1 + a 2 + a 9. That gives us a 12 energy. The 12 energy is about being in the moment. Definitely just breathe today. And we may look at certain aspects of our world. We may look at where we have control in our life, where we need control, where we want control, where we need to let go of control or surrender to something that we know is for our greater good. We just have dug in our heels and we're stubborn about it. But we know we would be better off changing a certain way, a certain habit, a certain behavior, a certain aspect of our life. It's about looking at our situations, our quests, with a sense of logic, trying to dislodge the emotion, because it's usually the emotion that pushes us in the wrong direction. We're too close to ourselves and our life, so we have to back it off. We have to look at it under a different light, a different perspective, what we're going through. And is what we're doing the advice we would give somebody else to do? So that is a very easy trick you can do for yourself if you're trying to contemplate something and you need some wisdom and you need some direction, is to ask yourself the question, You know, if it was 5 years from now, what would be the advice you give yourself? One plus two is a 3 energy. The 3 energy is about transformation. It is our voice. It's our thoughts. It's about curiosity. It's about a childlike energy, a chance for celebration, to go in search of the potential that's out there waiting for you to find it. The sun is in Aquarius. So it actually entered Aquarius yesterday around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today is our first full day of the sun in Aquarius. Our moon is in Libra. Now, over the past month, the sun in Capricorn has had us focus on structure and discipline, long term, right? Slow and steady climb towards our goals, no shortcuts. It was a time of responsibility. Careful planning, hard work, it reigned supreme. Absolutely. And the energy was all about us creating a strong foundation that would support our ambitions for years to come. So now the sun moves into Aquarius and everything changes. Everything changes. But Aquarius is like a breath of fresh air. Okay, it's a call to embrace our individuality, our innovation, to embrace progressive thinking. And Capricorn was asking us to stay grounded and follow tradition, and Aquarius says break free. Question the status quo. Explore uncharted territory. Get creative, get inventive. So the shift is all about taking what we've built and finding ways to make it extraordinary. The focus moves from personal achievement to collective progress, okay? It takes it from the I am to the we are. It takes it from practical solutions to now visionary ideas. Okay, Aquarius is here to remind us that the future isn't something we wait for. It's something that we create in the moment. So we've shifted from grounded to inventive, right? Capricorn was about laying the foundation. Aquarius says build, create with creativity. Why couldn't I say that word? On that base we built, that structure we built. Okay, we go from being very practical to very visionary. Okay, Capricorn asks, well, what works now? And Aquarius says, what's possible? We go from being looking at ourselves and our individual achievements to collective progress, okay? Capricorn always focuses on our personal success, and Aquarius highlights how our contributions impact others. Capricorn was disciplined, structured. Aquarius wants us to be flexible, innovative. So the shift we are feeling in the energy is like day and night, okay, in many parts of our life. We now view things from a completely different perspective. We enter a time that feels lighter, freer. There's mutual respect for our individuality, our willingness to embrace change. And we're being invited to experiment with ideas that feel ahead of their time, or we seek connections with others that share our goals, our values. So this is the time to look at that group that meets once a week or once a month, that is like-minded, that covers the same likes and values that you do. Explore how your own unique gifts can contribute the greater good. Beautiful energy for that. Okay? The sun merges with Aquarius's innovative spirit. Okay, we feel this renewed sense of curiosity, of excitement. This is our time to dream big. This is our time to take risks, to explore the unconventional. So ask yourself, where do I feel I need to grow? Or I'm being called to grow, perhaps. What vision for my future feels thrilling, daring? And it's also a time to explore our inner self. Okay, addressing fears of being different, misunderstood. And instead of shying away because of those things, embrace these qualities, okay, as the very traits that set you apart from everybody else. Okay, those are the parts of you that will lead to your greatest successes. The key to thriving, I believe, now lies in trusting our intuition, while we also need to remain open to the unexpected paths that life offers us. Okay, let's go to the cards. The deck feels heavy today. Okay, underlying energy is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all about the new beginnings, the new starts. This is an invitation. This is an invitation to wealth, to growing our prosperity, to growing our abundance. Okay, this is, we have free will. Do we step on the path when we see it? Do we shy away from it? Do we allow ourselves to be fully in the moment so that we embrace this idea, this aha moment, this gift, this invitation, however it might show up to you? It could just be a passing thought. You could hear a line in the song and all of a sudden your brain switches to an idea. But this is the beginning of being able to grow great prosperity in our world. So maybe you have an idea. I mean, we are under this kind of inventive kind of energy, creative, giving birth to. Okay. I don't think it's as much what we do as an individual, but more as how we integrate with groups of people in order to truly grow the successes that we couldn't even fathom to do on our own because we are limited in our resources. But bringing in others opens up the resources to a multitude of different directions that we can take. We have the Page of Cups as our first card, and this is the Dream Big card. This is almost like Fantasyland or Fairyland. Okay, to dream it and dream it big. Dream it with, just throw in the beauty and the love and the happiness and the joy and the celebration and the sense of accomplishments and the feelings of pride. At that perfect moment in time that we are creating, or that we would like to create, that we would like to invite in. Even half of it would be fabulous. It's that big. It's that wonderful. This is allowing your dreams to grow, okay? To think outside the box, to not limit our dreams. Okay? All of a sudden we put these caps on our dreams. Why? It's just a dream. It's our imagination and our mind. Why wouldn't you grow it to the extent it could possibly be? What are you so afraid of? That it might come true? Nine of Swords. We've got to stop sweating the small stuff here. Okay, so yeah. And Capricorn was about sweating the small stuff. So we're still carrying that vibration. So catch yourself when you're carrying that vibration. You are safe. You are secure. You are courageous. You are strong. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are beautiful. You are filled with compassion and empathy and joy and celebration. We worry about all those steps we took in the past. They were meant to happen, okay? They were there to teach us something. Every step that we didn't like walking, the more we didn't like walking it, the bigger the lesson was that we needed to take away from that situation. Not the pain, not the suffering, not the confusion, not the unknowing, but rather what we learned from the experience. How it made us stronger, wiser, braver. I see the full moon, so there's a little bit about letting go of this past part of us. It's like we need to envision ourselves almost stepping over some kind of, and this is what I'm seeing, is we need to envision ourselves stepping over a threshold with a door to close, so that we don't take all those insecurities forward with us in this energy, because that is what's going to pull us back. If anything, we need to look at our fears We need to dissect them in a way that we understand them. We need to dispel them. And a really easy way of doing that is, okay, if you just go into a meditative state, okay, and imagine a movie screen in front of you and run that situation from the beginning to the end. Okay, now, and you want to view this without emotion, okay? The emotion can come, but it's laughter and giggles, okay? Now I want you to turn it upside down and watch it again. Now I want you to watch it in reverse. Now I want you to watch it on an angle. Now I want you to watch it in freeze frames. Now I want you to watch it in black and white. Now I want you to watch it in a very small cube, in a bigger cube, in a bigger cube, in a bigger cube. Now I want you to play it, but play the very first part, then the very last part, now the middle part. Now, and what you do is you start to confuse that whole thing so that you don't carry it with you. Okay? And then at the end of it, you're going to state what the lesson was, how you became stronger, more confident because of that situation. But it's going to be kind of blurry in your mind. You're not going to be able to play it back, especially if you do it a couple of times. You're not going to be able to play it back like you can now. And that's for good reason, because when we play it back from start to end and put in all the stuff, our emotion and our self-guilt and our self-doubt all come forth, okay? So you want to scramble that all up and just remember the lesson going forward. Okay, don't know where all that came from, but let's move on. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So we started with an underlying energy about the Pentacles and the new growth and the new starts, and it could very well have to do with a relationship that we have where we tend to give more than we get back, than we receive. It's not a two-way street. It's not a win-win situation. And I get Archangel Michael coming in and just cutting the ties from people that abuse our good nature or who we are or our gifts, our talents, our heart. And look to where we really want to put energy in place for ourselves, where we really want the energy of certain people around us, because they build us up and they support us and they love us and they've got our back and they're there even when we don't want them to be there. They're there for us, for goodness sakes. And we so appreciate it after the fact, don't we? Okay, let's go to Nature's Whispers. Let's see how they paraphrase me today. The plows are going. It's snowing like crazy. It's going to go into deep freeze this week. The next 3 days are just going to be very challenging for the human. We got 30, adventure. So 30 to me is more about the celebration, and we've got adventure here. So I'm curious to, I don't really, this isn't the card that's come out ever, I think. I don't remember it, at least. Maybe you do. It's an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors, travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, an escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. So it's about looking out for the adventure, okay? So I would go into a greenhouse right now, a spa, somewhere tranquil, warm, inviting, cozy, because it's freezing. Even the dogs. I mean, unless it's high noon where the sun is at its best, they don't want to play out there. They don't want to do anything. They just do their business and come right back in again. The neighbors must shake their heads because my dogs are the only ones who volunteer to come in on a regular basis, I believe. Okay, here we go. Look at this. We got believe with the unicorn. Yes, there's a magic that fills the air that has been missing. And we needed that grounding energy of Capricorn. We needed that to come in so that we could feel the strength, the magnitude of this freer energy that is now surrounding us. So we'll go to the unicorn, which should be at the back. So I don't know why I'm going through the front. But okay, believe. The unicorn appears. And if you are looking to buy or any of these decks, okay, I do have the decks listed below that I use, and I also have a link to Amazon so you can purchase them easily. And I would appreciate it if you were thinking of buying it to perhaps use my link. It doesn't cost more to use my link, so it would be a nice gesture. Anyways, let's get to the keywords here: believe, magic, wish, unexpected. Believe in yourself and there will come a time. Oh my gosh. Believe in yourself and there will come a day when others will have no choice but to believe with you. So there. It's not about showing them now or telling them now what you want to do, but showing them later what you were capable of doing. Unicorn tells you that sometimes you get so caught up in the reality and stresses of life that you forget that there is magic all around you, but especially within you. Okay? And I think I discussed that a little bit earlier, didn't I? Unicorn tells you, where are we here? My gosh, I'm just gone all of a sudden. Remember to keep wishing and believing in those wishes. It's when you forget to wish, when you forget to believe, that you stop receiving. It may be little, it may be big, but surprises and unexpected gifts happen when you least expect them. Being open to the unexpected turns in the road of life is an important part of your success. By letting go some of the control and allowing yourself to ride through your life unplanned, but with a vision, a dream, a faith, and a belief, the twists and turns may in fact lead you to the most wonderful of surprises. So it's about going with the flow, open to change, open to the unconventional. It's about getting excited for who you are, your talents, your abilities, your unique self, and how you are going to inspire the world by just simply who you are. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.